Hello there, and thank you for joining me for this week's Money Flow Oracle card reading, which is from the 3rd of October through to the 9th of October 2016. My name's Aleckson. I am the soul speaker, giving a voice to the power within through direct voice channeling a highly evolved non-physical stream of consciousness that we call All That Is, and providing not just information but also transformation through the vibrational frequency of the written and the spoken word. So here we are again for another Money Flow Oracle card reading. I've been shuffling the cards and 3 cards have come out for this week. So I'm going to show you the cards, and then what we're going to do is allow the guides to come through, allow All That Is to speak through, and address the cards and tell you the story of the cards for this week. So we have the Balance card, we have Appreciation, and the 3rd card that I drew was Perception. And the guides, of course, started speaking about these cards, but what I'd like to do is invite them to come through and to share this week's message with you. For the weekly Money Flow Oracle card reading, please do understand that these are the Money Flow Oracle cards that we use, that I channeled through nearly 2 years ago now and that we use for our readings. However, each card just has one word on it, and we then invite the guides to come through and tell us the story of the reading through those words and expanding on those words. Now, they are Money Flow Oracle cards. However, please understand that this is a general energy reading as well as a Money Flow Oracle card reading. If you are feeling the need for guidance around your money situation, then certainly take these words and put them into that context. And if you are simply after a general reading, then take the words and put them into that context. Whatever it is that you're looking for, these words will relate in some way to that subject matter. So let's get the guides to come through. And so we wish to share with you a number of things about this week. And moving forward, we always speak to this week, but however, much of what we speak of is for simply moving forward as well. And so what we want to do is urge each of you Lightworker and those of you in service. It has been a tiring time that you've been going through, and so we would urge you and encourage you to take some time now to bring yourself back into balance, or to allow yourself to become comfortable in the new energy that you're now in. Allow yourself to acclimatise to the new DNA, to the new stuff that's going on in your biological vehicle, and bring yourself into balance with that. Allow yourself to acclimatise or to balance in that. So give yourself the space to do that. Give yourself the time that you need to do that. In other words, relax a little. Don't push too much just yet. And the next thing to do while you're relaxing into that and allowing yourself to get used to these new energies that you are now holding, this sense that your light body is coming into being in a bigger and different way than ever before, is to spend some time in appreciation. And what we'd like to suggest is that you spend time in appreciation for the life that you've lived thus far. In other words, comb through it with a fine-tooth comb and find every little bit, every little moment, every little thing, every grain of sand worth appreciating, and voice your appreciation for it. And indeed, you might want to take a book and write a story of all the wonderful things that have happened to you in your life thus far, because we're at a new chapter. And this is where the next card comes in, the Perception. You might notice, if you're very aware of these things, that you have subtly changed, that you are perceiving things in a slightly different manner. You're perceiving things differently in such a subtle manner, But if you're aware enough of it, and we're now making you aware of it, you see, you will notice it, that as you go about your day, you are perceiving things differently. You are looking at things that you've always looked at, and you're seeing them differently than you've ever seen them before. You are looking at yourself, and you're seeing yourself differently than you've ever seen yourself before. You're heading towards the truth of who you are and the truth of the reality that surrounds you. And we are making you aware of that so that you can be aware of it, so that you can notice these things, so that you can appreciate those things, and that will all help you to come into balance with the new way of being that you now be. Thank you. Wasn't that interesting? The story started with balance, appreciation and perception, and ended with perception, appreciation and balance. I just love the way they tied that all together. I will have to watch this back and get the full story. So I hope you've enjoyed that. This has been the weekly Money Flow Oracle card reading from the 3rd to the 9th of October 2016. I'm Aleckson, the Soul Speaker, giving a voice to the power within. Would love to connect with you more on Facebook. We have a community called Mind Your Own Vibration, and you can find that by typing in annaleckson.com/community, and come and join us. It's a free community, high vibrational, and we have a lot of fun there and help each other out. We're all in service to each other there. Love to see you there, and I shall see you again next week. Thank you.